Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lone Star Showroom. We are back with Final Fantasy XIV. I am convinced you'll see it soon. Yes, give me a sec. We're gonna be. I'm just gonna finish up today. The whatever's left of the weapon quests. I think there's one quest left. And then we'll move right on to the main story quest. Hopefully, we're gonna get to finish 5.2 tonight. And then, what the heck is this game doing? Sorry, my machines are playing game. What the frickle frackle? Stop! Stop! You're broken. What are you doing? Oh, please open the right window. Why are you doing this? I don't want the advanced audio settings. I don't know what this thing's. Hold up. Sorry, I realize y'all can't hear it right now because for some reason my thing is being weird. Okay, what if I did that? Just properties, please. I don't know why you're doing this. You absolutely problematic. Okay, whatever. Ay. I hope it doesn't do what I think it's gonna do. Come on, game device. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now you can hear it. Epic. Hopefully it's not gross sounding. Looks like it worked. Okay. Oh, I see what the problem is. No, I really don't see what the problem is. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna finish up this quest here. I don't have currently anybody in my chat, unfortunately, for whatever. I'm not gonna stay stuck on that. No one's in my voice chat at the moment, so it'll just be me, you, and the stream chat for a hot sec. You are the stream chat. What am I saying? Okay. Woo. Oh, thank you for coming to meet me, Glover. Yes, so she's the only. No, she's not the only survivor. She's the lady that helped us because we helped her, I think? Because she was inspired somewhat at some point. Yeah, that's the one. Sure. And then we have the youngins on the mount because they did their best to destroy the Garlean Empire in one fell swoop and failed. Now would be a good time to return to Severa. Severa? What do you got for me, Severa? We'll go with Severa. Severa? Left. Speaking of received word, the guys will be here soon. How exciting is he? Oh, destination. I think that's the quest forever on your side. What do I need to destination for you guys? That's the question. Hello, guys. What's up, guys? Send for your only remaining daughter. Nice boots. Oh, it's Sid. I don't actually like his boots, actually, once you zoom out. They're too chunky. She's got something on her forehead. I don't know. I don't know that she does recognize you, sir. The weapon's influence and causes seems there's more to it than that. We've got gathered. Sure, you can say it's most likely there's a result of intense trauma. Her mind has been scarred. Or house living before. Well, when you got 5 minds jumping in your head, tends to be a thing. Ordered the diamond weapon with the intention of saving his brother. Little did she know that Valens had used the synthetic Orsight system to transform Alphonse into a living component of the machine. Valens was a dirtbag. And she hoarded the dying weapon. She finally learned the horrible truth. Probably causing her to have some kind of nervous breakdown. No kidding, Sid. No kidding at all. One moment. In each of the previous cases, pilots became fused with the weapon's core. How was Ellie supposed to... how'd she survive? That's one of the many things we're still looking into. Well, I'm pretty sure that they changed that. Alphonse kept her safe. Okay, so you're saying the Lord self-rejected her, sort of, kind of. Unable to save your brother, my son. All they wanted was a place to call home, where they could live in peace. Hey, John, no problem. Don't be rushed. I don't think we're doing any multiplayer yet. But after all this pain and hardship they endured, this is their reward. It's not the story. Not that the strong must lead the weak, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Those who have suffered at the hands of the corrupt are beyond counting. Alphonse dreamed of a land without oppressors and the oppressed, where all may live as equals. Thanks to his sacrifice and that of his siblings, the cornerstones of such a nation have been laid. You gonna make Garwald that? Melisandre, Rickon, Rex, Alphonse, and Ellie risk everything to win the freedom of Verlet. And now it has come to pass. I will see that their ideals are upheld. Upheld? This I swear as their father. As their father. Long and arduous process of rebuilding Verlet has begun. I don't know why I'm saying Verlet. It might be Werlet. Werlet? It sounds like Verlet because they say Melville. I don't know. In the days to follow, I shall be working alongside the new government to create a place that people like Ali and Sever will be proud to call home.
Yeah.
Hey, John! There you are.
How are you?
Feeling lonely. I'm good.
Showers.
Showers?
I just got out of the shower.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think showers are good things, actually.
They are. Those.
Good things that certain...
I don't know where I brush.
Like hairbrush or
Hairbrush.
mustache? I don't know.
I forgot to... Later. I have to moisturize, I have to oil my beard or else it gets itchy.
Yeah, that sounds right. I wouldn't know, but that sounds about right. Sid and Ice are having closure. How excellent. You've already ruined yourself in my eyes, says Sid, but not in the girl's eyes. Time for you to be a better father.
Sid, don't lie to your father.
Oof. Alright, I'm just trying to finish up the weapon quests and then we'll hop into the MSQ. I don't think I have another dungeon for the MSQ unlocked just yet, but...
No, I don't think you do yet, but you should soon.
That's what y'all have been telling. I was expecting Josh to hop on. I don't know where... He's been quiet for the last couple of weeks, so... Silence. Oh, there you are.
Josh is the sound of silence.
It was Josh all along. How you doing, Void? Man, I gotta hold myself back, otherwise it's just gonna become a Metroid Dread talk again. I literally spent all my breaks today and 2 hours straight in a second cup just reading Metroid lore. I'm not.
Sounds like what I do on my...
Like, I did the same
Sounds like
thing.
something I do.
Nah, I've done this before when I have nothing else to do. I just go on a wiki page and start clicking links. Allergy, sickness, kicking butt. Ah, darn. It's a mood, though. I think my kid's got a little slight sickness or allergy going on, too. Children that he's about to adopt, right? Right, guys? Right? What in the sun? We just hit those. It is indeed a Garlean third eye. The child recognized it. My name is Gaius Belsar. Also, I watched the most recent death battle, and I have very complex feelings about it. And I know it doesn't mean nothing, but... Ugh.
What was the most recent death battle?
It's Dio versus Alucard from Hellsing.
That's...
Who do you think won?
I immediately go to Alucard.
I did too. Because...
He is functionally immortal.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I agree. And the way they explained it, like, I've never seen Hellsing or Hellsing Ultimate, though I would love to. I can't find it anywhere. Which
I
me.
think it's on Crunchyroll?
I haven't seen...
Either on or it's on Funimation.
That would explain.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I would love to see it. I would love to watch it because everyone keeps saying it's so good, and I've seen some clips and I'm like, wow, there's blood everywhere. That's disgusting, but I like the concept. And I have the first manga. I've read the first manga.
I read the entire manga, yeah.
And I'm interested, but I can't find it anywhere. But not having seen it or read it, all I know about Alucard is, 1, he's been blown to bits and survived. 2, he literally hunts vampires for a living.
Yep.
And 3, whatever they tell me in the video, right? And in the video, they tell me he's got 3,542,000 lives. And then some. Functionally immortal, right?
Okay. How much do you care about spoilers?
They've basically spoiled everything already. Yes, I know his true identity as well.
Well, anyone with half a brain knows his true identity.
I also know what the source of those lives are. Because they explain it. But
the end of the manga is essentially all of his lives were destroyed simultaneously.
Oh, because the Schrodinger's thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
He then reappeared and said, well, guess I better stock up those lives again.
Well, exactly my point. So how is it that he can pull that off, right? How is it that, barring Schrodinger's powers, because they specify he can't have both. He can't have all his powers and the Schrodinger nonsense, right?
Yeah.
Barring the Schrodinger nonsense, just the 3 million something lives, how is Dio going to land a killing blow? And they did it in the dumbest way possible, and they said, well, if he uses his level 0 thing, he's no longer functionally immortal. And I'm like, so why would he use it against Dio, who by all means can be taken out by a couple bullets in the brain? Particularly from Alucard's guns. Spoiler for that death battle, by the way, Dio wins.
Even if taking the world into account, no.
No, I don't think that the world is... Sorry, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing because this is frustrating me. Stream. But no, I don't think taking the world into account, 11 seconds of time stop at a time, up. They did the math, an increase of 2 seconds per time stop. Okay, so you get a little bit more every bit, but even taking that into account, and then they're like, well, Dio can move faster than speed of light, and he can punch stronger than whatever, right? I don't think that math adds up, because they didn't use that math when calculating Star Platinum versus Kenshiro. One of the other things that bugs me is that all the math they did for the Alucard versus Dio fight, they refused to apply that way to the Jotaro versus Kenshiro fight. So, well, they said something along the lines of, well, Kenshiro can see stands because he has spiritual powers. They said, well, Alucard can't see stands because he has spiritual powers, because it specified that stand users only. So I'm like, well, you can't have both just because it's 2 seasons apart, my guys. And then they somehow applied, like, light speed and super strength because Jotaro does X amount of things during the anime, but they refuse to apply that strength scaling to his and speed scaling to his fight with Kenshiro, who's noticeably not that fast and not that strong.
Okay, well,
If I recall the math correctly, the math is always BS, I think, in my opinion. But
death battles function as a rule. Like, death battles run as a rule on functional bias.
yes, yeah, it's just why put a bunch of mumbo jumbo numbers?
And sometimes the bias is worse than other times.
And I think like you see in the animation, he like the animation doesn't matter. They keep saying the animation doesn't matter. The hosts don't matter because the hosts don't know the result until they start recording. They're not the ones who do the math. It's the writers, right? So they keep saying
Correct.
like the animation doesn't matter, and they keep saying don't pay attention too hard to the animation. But like in the animation, he goes, "Oh, okay, let me pull the dogs out." Almost kills Dio, just doesn't succeed because he time stops his way out of getting maunched. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. Just do it again, right? Exhaust him. And then they're like, but as soon as he fails to launch him, he goes, okay, let's go take it up to max level for no reason other than I failed once. He's having a vision of himself. What the heck?
It's Alphonse's memories, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, from the diamond weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the confusion regarding...
Oh, no, it's not just Alphonse's memories.
It's everyone who was in the diamond weapon, right?
It's all four of them.
Mm-hmm.
All four who sacrificed themselves to the weapons.
Yep. Naturally. So yeah, I was a little peeved. I was like, there's no way Alucard can get killed because Dio doesn't matter how hard he punches him. It's just gonna come back.
Each kill is still only gonna take one life.
They tossed in a little bit of, oh, but he has blood in his body. Dio can drink that.
Who has blood in his body?
Alucard.
No shit! He's a vampire!
So they're like, he has blood, so Dio can regenerate. But I'm pretty sure that the opposite is all true. So
that's one of those cases where it's like, that's obvious character preference bias.
You want to know what the biggest one was, though? Another one of the biggest ones, I should say. They, in their, like, recap at the end, they're like, Alucard wouldn't know that Dio is weak to sunlight. But Dio wouldn't, and so he wouldn't fight him until the sunlight. He wouldn't wait, because that's not been his entire strategy. It just, they even say his whole strategy has been wear them down. So why, knowing that the only danger Dio poses being physical, wouldn't he just wear him down and wait until sunlight? I don't understand how Alucard, why they would say, wow, Alucard knows he's fighting a vampire, he doesn't know he's weak to sunlight. I don't know if that's a thing in Hellsing, but I feel like it is. I feel like they're going with traditional vampire stuff. Alucard knows that a vampire's basic weakness is sunlight. And then they do the vice versa. They say Dio wouldn't know to go for Alucard's heart, but he'd do it anyway. And I'm like, hello? Hello? Yeah, I don't know why I keep watching this show. Every time an episode comes out, I get mad. I think I like getting mad.
That's why you keep watching.
Yeah, I think I like getting mad. I just want to rant about something. The one time I'm like, nah, the JoJo character should lose. He freaking wins. I can't. Whatever.
Yeah.
Also, apparently super wrong about the Hiei versus Sasuke fight, so...
They did who versus who now?
Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho from Sasuke.
I don't even know how that fight would go.
Apparently, reasonably enough, Hiei wins. Because the power scaling in Yu Yu Hakusho just gets completely insane.
Oh, yeah, no, it goes even taking into account the ridiculous jump at the very end of Shippuden, the power scaling in Yu Yu Hakusho is non-existent.
So I'm like, I just, they seem to base themselves a lot off of Hiei's physical capacity to take Sasuke out, and my only argument was like, I feel like Sasuke having the Sharingan means that he's got that immediate upper hand, especially if they say that they're close in speed and power. But they,
I can't say you're wrong, because you're not.
yeah, well, apparently they don't like the idea of a.
Hiei, if I remember, it's been a while since I read Yu Yu Hakusho. Hiei's third eye functions very similarly to the Sharingan. Sharingan,
I vaguely remember something along those lines, so you might be right.
not including any Mangekyo bullshit.
Well, apparently the Mangekyo stuff doesn't work on Hiei anyway. Well, like the fire doesn't work on Hiei, and
No.
illusions don't work on Hiei.
If I'm remembering correctly.
He's a fire.
Or, in essence,
Yeah.
he's ridiculous.
So it's fair. That's fine.
And he still gets... Yeah.
The Ben 10 versus Green Lantern one I was mad about. Because they basically they went, oh, we're gonna scale them. Ooh, I got mad for that one. So they went, okay, Green Lantern gets all the powers from all the incarnations that he possibly would have to be the strongest incarnation, and then they went, but Ben 10 doesn't get all the super equipment that all the other incarnations would have. So Ben 10,000 doesn't apply to this for no reason other than we don't want it to. He only gets the Ben 10 Ultimate Alien powers, that's it.
But that...
They did mention, like, oh yeah, but what would actually decide the fight is whether Alien X gets to pop off a non-existence ray or not. Or just unexist Green Lantern, and they decided that no, and I decided that that was kind of nonsense, because I don't see why not. They said, well, he could just go back in time and cut the thing off Ben, but they ignored the failsafe that the Omnitrix has. They mentioned it, they just ignored it. And this caused some comments, fights. We can actually go talk to Elmix now. This caused some people to fight in the comments because they were like, wait, but he caught a Big Bang and it somehow cycled through the entire list just to catch the Big Bang and not kill Ben, and yet Green Lantern with his little scissors of green nonsense gets to cut his hand off? Don't understand how that would work. So I was like, I also don't understand, but I don't do the research.
There are points where I'm like, no, like,
there was mention.
there are ones where I'm like, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, like Kool-Aid Man.
Like Top Skara, who do you think would win?
Well, obviously, Gara lost that. There's no... See, so the either make, like, unequivocal, you can't possibly get this wrong fights, or they pick two characters that they like too much, I guess, and then they just make... I guess they just get... I'm starting to think they just like making people mad, honestly. I'm starting to think that their whole shtick is, we pick two characters, we know who's gonna lose or whatever, and people are gonna get peeved anyway, so get me those viewers and comments, because that's engagement. And like, yeah, it's a good way to run your YouTube business, but what about the children?
No,
The children,
not,
Rooster
no,
Teeth.
not the children.
Think of the children, Rooster Teeth.
No.
I'm low-key happy that they decided to make the one character from Ruby. Like, they've had 3 Ruby characters show up, I think. 3? Yeah.
I haven't watched Death Battle in a while, and I kind of want to go back and watch them all again.
They're entertaining. I will give them that. They're definitely entertaining. Recently I've been very annoyed with their art style. They choose to make these weird close-ups in 2D animation style, and it just doesn't look good. Like,
I like when they did the 16-bit or 32-bit, whatever.
Yeah, so what they used to do, amongst other things, is they'd pick like
Come.
these
Our
already
new
pre-existing
discoveries are to be
sprites
found
because
this
these
way.
characters had existed in 2D video games, right? Like Sonic Battle or
Mhm.
arcade games, right? And they just have those characters fight. But now they've been putting a heavier focus on 3D model fights, and sometimes the 3D models look pretty good, but for whatever reason they do these like close-up 2D drawings. So like for example, the Sonic versus Mario rematch that they arbitrarily decided Mario was going to win. I
The people of
I really
Ronka
didn't
are
understand.
known to have
Mario is a
venerated
psychopath,
animals,
so
Uh,
though that much
They,
is plain from its proportions.
they decided that they did like random zoom-ins when they were doing
Lifelike
stuff, and I was like,
prisoner.
what?
One could almost
Why did you
imagine
need
it
to
to
zoom it
be.
in and then draw it in 2D? And I no offense to the artist, but like to throw in those for a couple frames only, it's kind of meh. You know, it didn't need to happen. You have a jarring art style change for like
Why you? Ugh.
5 seconds.
a half a second.
Yeah, it doesn't need to happen.
Nah, yeah.
Okay, so I have an
By
instance.
contrast, seem
Fun. In the fated words of the drag
the sealed
queen
door.
Tatiana. Choices.
There's a big weird thing that looks like a griffin if he had things on his head. Are you on your No, you're not on your Zalera character, right? You don't have a Zalera.
Hmm?
Do you have a character on Zalera?
I do. It's like level 19.
Okay, I'm just because I have like this wedding invitation that I need to clone and give people.
I
you
will
see,
be
one
coming
of-
over to Zalera once I hop on.
I can't give it to you if you're not from Zalera.
Really?
Yep. I tried.
I thought you just had to not be. Thought you just had to be on that world.
No,
Too simple.
I tried with someone.
I'm
There'll
assuming
be
that
some
means you
additional
tried.
defense.
Yep, on Thursday I tried with Ethan, and Ethan's like, "Sorry, it won't let me take it. They won't let me trade it to you. It's completely silly." But you think at least data center, but now you got to be from the home world, which is completely
Just a moment.
silly. I don't understand.
There are
Well, that's dumb.
It is.
who would disturb
Heroes
a
deserve slumber.
hero's
Oh.
deserved slumber. Shall instead
I mean, I can hop on my Zalera
waken
character.
the
I just.
beast and know.
It's just silly. I don't know what you'd get from coming to the wedding, but if you want to come.
You get a minion.
Wait, don't.
I know that for sure.
Oh no, you fools! You lifted the thing! We gotta fight a thing! Well, I mean, actually, I'm kind of happy that we can
But I
fight
only.
something. I'm leveling up my Gunbreaker on my off times. It's level 66 now.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. I like the class. That bird has boobies.
Oh no! Oh no! It lives.
So does Garuda.
Yes, but this bird
Why am
is
I
beast.
not surprised?
Like, I don't
Prepare
understand.
yourselves.
Bird.
Technically, so is Garuda.
I mean, yeah, but Garuda has 2 less legs than this one. Oh, she got 8. Oh dear. Okay, we're going into the Nether. Cool. Coolest of beans, broski. Well, I'm a red mage. I gotta remember how to play this.
That's okay. Typically, whenever I'm playing a class, especially when I'm not familiar with, I'll be like, okay, let's do a size.
Whoa.
I'm not a white mage.
Why am I playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and fighting Luxord? What's happening?
What?
Why it turned my friends into cards? I don't understand. Why didn't I get turned into card?
Oh, yeah, this one. I like this. They had some good instances in the patches for Shadowbringer.
I mean, it already looks very weird and creative, so I'm here for it. But... Okay, what's clear the trial of Ronka? I already did this. Okay. Huaka, your name? Huaka? 4 souls. Wow, good thing we weren't just 4 people. Okay. So this is the Sphinx's riddle, kind of?
Kind of.
Answer me these 3 riddles. The wall behind you is
Answer me these riddles 3.
Paul with Kindle sought part betterment of the whole reference to describe it. What? Depth of paw with kin do I vie, sought apart betterment of the whole. I guess that's a wolf? There's no wolf. I'm gonna guess
Coral would be the
coral.
closest
Yeah,
to
it
a
has.
wall.
Well, that's the only thing with a paw.
It's also the only thing with. Well, the Opal had.
It was the Opo? Oh, you tell? Oh, I guess, yeah, monkey. Whoopsie. I'm gonna get killed now. Bye. Oh no! Oh no! I think I killed one of the NPCs. Oh dear. Alright, I'll think better.
Okay.
Funny ladies. Fearsome Fang, I travel with Pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. Fearsome Fang. So I don't think the rest of the riddle means anything. Pack and Riddle and Fang, well, I'm gonna guess wolf. Because, yes, serpents have fangs, but they don't live in packs. Peace and harmony. Riddle's answer you did discern, and thus you a soul returns. Cool. So do I have to get 4 now? Oh man, I actually killed your friend. I killed your sister. I'm so sorry. My belly do I crawl, my strength thus prosperity reign within our hall. What? Why my strength thus prosperity reign? Yeah, I'm gonna guess
That sounds like a snake.
serpent, but I wouldn't call it crawling. Alright. I was right. Cool beans.
Crawling is not but a method of movement.
Okay, give me your Stola back. Desire you that which I yet claim, that we shall play another game. Oh. Test of mind and memory. Choose wisely and you all may go free. Oh, jeez. What's that mean, mate? Twixt these tales bid hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well or sorrow. No. I like the rhyming scheme here, but where are my talismans at? Free comrades. Oh no, I need to see which side has whomst. Well, how am I supposed to know? Sir, there's nothing on these cards.
They'll show something on the blank side, I'm assuming.
Found one of the 3. Oh, it's a memory game. That's simple. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay. You stole it? And then an angry bug.
concentration.
That's another angry bug thing. Oh dear, I don't want to pick the wrong game. Okay, you know what? We're gonna save ourselves some trouble. Flip the right person so that they don't do anything. That way I don't have to fight a monster. No offense, we're not doing that. Y'shtola, cool, give me the lady. Free her! Alright, are you gonna reshuffle them, or do I have to just, Don't jinx us, Y'shtola, jeez. What surprise is next? Shut your gob! Okay, do I have to fight Huaca? Yeah, I gotta fight Huaca, don't I? If you'd lean knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Hey, how did I know? Come on, step into the arena. Let's go.
The model they use for the Sphinx Lady is the same as the final boss for Fractal Continuum.
Fractal Continuum. I did that recently.
The Curator.
Okay, well,
World.
you know, we tried to not have to fight, but I guess I got to fight anyway. How do you play Red Mage? I don't remember. Let's try this better than last time. Touch of Shadow. Not on me, sir. That's a red one, isn't it? Oh, how'd you know, Pyrus? Because it had a loading bar, but also... Stop! Don't hug me when we're getting AoE'd, Y'shtola. Come on, you should know better than this.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Oh, please. No. No. Oh, God, no! How do we do magnification? I don't remember how I did my stuff here, but it's fine. Summon? No summons. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go to sleep.
The best of those were definitely the first two.
I got The best of what?
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Bro, there's more than 2?
Yup. There's like 5 or 6 or something like that. Yeah, I know.
Oh no, Simon. Yeah, I can. I want to use a healer, right? Oh, beams. You're still like, can't you do the healing stuff? It's like trust, but it's not. It's an instance. Yeah, we've been watching Alien recently. We've been trying to finish the movie, the first one. You know, the original good old horror movie.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier.
I think I haven't gotten scared yet. I'm very pleased though, because like, you know that the Metroid series was heavily inspired by Alien, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm liking, enjoying seeing things and going like, hey, I've seen this before. What the heck? Okay, they still, I guess, limit broke.
Limit broke.
Limit broke. Oh, wait, you're right, I have to step in the circle. Thank you, Stola. Focus on the Guardian. Well, I wasn't attacking the slime, but thanks for mentioning. So yeah, that's fun. I like the little references, the little inspirations, and then when I go on the lore binge, they're mentioning them as well, and I was like, well, that's funny, because those are things I wouldn't have noticed without watching the movies. One of the Metroids, I don't know if you were aware, but Metroids can evolve. And one of the Metroid, the before last or before last, depending on how you look at it, evolution of the Metroid looks like if they took the color palette of a Metroid and shoved it onto a Xenomorph and then took off the spikes. And to reinforce that, the way that you see it the first time in the remake of Samus, in Metroid 2, the only game that they appear in, it has the same first appearance as when you see the full Xenomorph in the first Aliens movie. It like tail first, and then it just drops down and drools on Samus.
Have returned us. Now, what have we?
What have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually.
Nothing, I see.
And now we can open the door.
You've learned to stop staring at Sphinx's boobs.
We met or we met? Me. Definitely me. I feel like this character has Felicia energy.
Felicia.
Just, I touched it, and things happened. And it worked. We were progressing, so I did good. Prime Felicia energy. That is a big old coffin. What's in the coffin? Not Tsukuyomi.
Shows you where my mind goes.
What?
Coffin is not what I thought you were about to say.
Sarcophagus.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
Who's the hero? Oh, is it one of the warriors? Nah.
Could it be the Archmage?
Wardens or
warriors. I said warriors of light. I meant
A
could be
legendary
warriors, but I
hero
don't
of
think so.
Ronka, as
Ronka.
you surmised. The tales tell of how she's...
Big
I
stuff.
thought them no more than a tale.
Well, I for one always believed.
Yeah, Simon, I hear.
Felicia.
I wonder.
Still up.
The first thing
By
that
the
always
light
pops in my head
of
when I hear the
fallen
name
star.
Felicia is
Tune
Audra
was not
Hall's
only
Beauty
a
and the
master
Beast.
of spellcraft,
I'll recall that's one of
It
the
is said she could
choreographer
see
people do.
truths long lost.
Worked on that roof.
Technically,
Not less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
Woo, we came here in the...
he's
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both
Ba-
this
ba- ba-
world and the
ba-
source,
ba- ba-
we
ba-
can
ba-
never
ba.
unpick the why of it. Now, however,
So we found a hero who unlocked the
does the
echo
scene
at the
depicted
same
here
scene that we
not
had.
resemble the one we saw. Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
So... Oh! Oh! I mean, that's interesting. So you're saying that...
The final days. If
So
as
people with the
exiles
echo got to see the
suggest,
final days
soul and
preview?
mind share
Interesting.
a fragile yet profound bond. Might it not be possible
But, like,
for an event to leave such a deep
It was more
impact
like a
upon the soul
flashback, not a preview.
that it
so-
could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger?
Interesting.
The echo defies explanation by
Do we?
conventional
I think that
controls
she's
of
referring to something we see at the beginning of ARR, and I'm like, you expect me to remember that? At minimum, that's like 6 months back.
But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet
they like to throw in those references to characters and
Ah,
stuff
Like-
from
it
way
would
back
seem I've
when.
entered the realm of pure
Absolutely keep
speculation.
everything relevant. It's
And
beautiful,
I shall
but like
refrain
I don't
from making
remember.
any further wild claims
It's
until
vague.
such
Like I
time
see it
as
in
I
my
have
head.
evidence.
Meteors, Heidelin showing it to me. I don't remember the scene at all. I think that's what she's referring to, but it's so far back that I think I might have dreamed it. You know.
choose but be
Or I'm
reminded of our
confusing two
experience
events.
in Amarot.
Both are possible.
Yikes. Aren't we calling him Hades?
Remember us.
I told him I would never forget him. My nut's still busted. I'm just saying.
History is learned, not lived.
Yeah, you call him Emmett Selk
We
because
have
that's what you
always
most know
protected
him
the
by.
tales of
Nope.
Just
His
as
name's
we
not
have
as cool
protected
anymore.
this-
We call him
We
Hades
see
from
the
now on.
past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come.
You're right? Question mark?
Your mothers were wise.
That was
Though we
wise.
witnessed
Well,
the
wise is the
final
There
days,
must be
our
more than
impressions
just go
cannot fail
get
to be
your
coloured by our
life.
own experiences and We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the
Cool, Ishtola is waxing poetic. Alright, let her go. Walk away slowly, Selena.
But we have disturbed you not long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplation.
You're right. Like I said, walk away slowly. No sudden movements. Let Ishtola keep talking, and we're just gonna go do something else.
One's just gonna die.
Just gonna, oh wow, they bring it right there. I don't have to walk back. That's awesome.
Oh?
So you're telling me Thuna was someone from the Assi from Amarot? I don't think they had Vis in Amarot.
5.2. What
Thanks.
is your... Wait, what is your...
Alright, Stola, we're an old friend. Oh wait, minion of the day. First things first. I like the Eden mini, but we gotta be fair to everybody, okay? It's a marble seedling. By all rights, you should go back to the Crystarium. Okay, we're going to Slitherbow. Are you gonna get married?
Wonderful boy.
Stola, you tell me if you're getting married, right? Wait, I'm not walking. Stola, I'm on the same homeworld as you. Come on.
Don't ruin the ship.
Don't ruin the ship. I'm enhancing it. That new Demon Slayer game came out, and I'm tempted to buy it just so that I don't have to go out to the theaters and watch a movie. Because it's no longer in theaters!
I want to see the.
I want to see the movie really badly too, but like it's nowhere. I guess I could look online for like a hack. I did that with Naruto the Last. Not a hack, but like, you know, it was a stream version. I did that with Naruto the Last because I was like, hey, this movie looks okay, and like, because of an update in Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja 4, they had, you could have like Naruto in his The Last outfit and Hinata in her The Last outfit. And then if you had them on the same team and you did their ultimate jutsu, they would do their ultimate jutsu from the end of Naruto the Last. I was like, well, now I gotta see this. It has them actually doing stuff that is cool together. Is my ship gonna sail? And yeah, I knew it was gonna sail because Boruto exists, but it sailed. They made an entire movie about it, and I was very happy. I'll tell my wife because she.
Oh yeah, no. You knew Naruto was gonna end up with Hinata after the battle at Konohagakure.
You mean the pain arc?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just think they tried to muddy the waters afterwards with the what's it called? Ah, come on, brain. Was the samurai? Was the Five Kage Summit after or before the pain arc?
After.
Yeah, so they tried to muddy the water with the Sakura thing for a hot 1/2 second during that, and I was like, stop.
Yeah, except by then Naruto had moved on from Sakura.
And Naruto's like, please. I don't remember if he says I've moved on or I'd rather you confess, like, truly. Like, don't lie to me. I'm insulted. No, he doesn't actually address it. He just goes, don't lie to me. So yeah, I think he actually, you're right, he moved on at that point. Which is fine, because, like...
But their like future relationship was sort of cemented with a certain death in the final war arc.
Yeah, spoilers for Naruto Shippuden, folks. It's like 3 years over, but...
Spoilers, everyone dies.
Yeah.
That's not an exaggeration though. Spoiler alert, everyone except for like 4 people die, and they all get brought back, except for those that died before that.
They do the same thing they did with Pain, but like worse. Surely they wouldn't do it twice, right? The author. You stole the, what do you want, a broom?
The author is just like, hand over a button. Editor, don't. Lowers hand. Don't! Stop that right now. Pushes the button. How dare you?
Again. It's beautiful. It's glorious. I didn't watch the anime of it. I played the game, right? As I've developed a tendency to do. Is the only
I read the manga.
The only shonen I ever finished was Fairy Tail. And I read the 100-year arc, so... I guess JoJo's counts.
I need to read the 100-year mission.
I hear it's good.
Like, more. I think I've read 30-something chapters of it.
They're gonna animate it, so...
Oh, probably. It has to do with dragons.
Am I gonna... You better not be making a Sorcerer's Apprentice arc, because I don't need this. She's just trying to really become a Toya.
What are you talking about? She is Matoya.
Thanks, I'm going. Oh. Why are you eavesdropping, dude? Aww. You know she's leaving. Oh no, go back in there and confess your love! He changed his mind because she's leaving.
They didn't need to show that scene.
What?
They didn't need to show that Runar was there.
They wanted to break our hearts more with Shadowbringers, come on. There's a whole lot of nothing happening in 5.1 and 5.2, if I must be honest. No offense, but,
Yes, you are correct. It is how you say the calm before the storm.
I'm a fan of the fluff, but, like, why you gotta make me go through 3 patches? I also forgot to do my weekly quest. Why you gotta make me go through 3 patches, you know, and nothing happens in the first 2? I'm not complaining.
Why you gotta make me go through 3 patches without my hurry?
I don't want to complain because I'm really enjoying myself, right? It's just... Wow.
You crave that sweet, sweet edge.
Yeah, like, let me get sliced, man. Yeah, but to that extent, it becomes even more...
Give me dungeons or give me death.
It becomes even more important to put that fluff in, because then when those characters start dropping like flies, that's when you feel bad. And they succeeded. They're upset about the Warrior of Light. I mean, not Ardbert. Whose name? It's Elidibus, right?
People see you now.
Oh.
I had an extra row here.
Oh, did they just mention the next dungeon? Me still confused why Yoriande has this issue.
Yeah, I did it. I had an extra row. Poopus.
Dola. Stop leading the man on. Just proposed to him already. He's not gonna do it. Come on, Stola! Who the heck is Sagittarius? We have to go intercept Elibidus. Oh, that's not. That's not. Still have to walk, so. I'm gonna try to take out some of my side quests, that way I can actually, like, start flying soon, hopefully. Who the heck is Valen, bruh? No! See, that guy on a chocobo can fly. Why can't this bird of mine fly? What kind of name is the Deliberating Doll? Oh, Twin Fork got his butt kicked. Gotcha.
So we're going to talk about how some of the minions are large enough to be used as mounts by Lalafels.
If
you try it hard enough.
I feel like... Yeah, let's talk about it. Quinfort, what's up, dude? That's not a that's a worm.
Oh, have you met the Great Serpent of Ronka?
Do you mean the little wobble maggot thing he just introduced to me?
You will be polite to our Lord and Savior.
This was worth the quest. You will be polite to our Lord and Savior. It's literally called the Great Serpent of Rock. I freaking can't.
I've shown you the mount, right?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I have. I think it's just now you'll actually understand what it is.
I'm dying. How do I get Beast Tribe mounts again?
Do the beast tribe.
I know I've been doing 2 of them on and off, but Quinford, I need you to.
Uh,
I got it's a maggot.
At this point, it's also you need at least one crafting and gathering class
Bro,
to get them all.
I don't necessarily want them on just yet because that's a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fishing is the least grindy one because it has a very, very easy method to level up.
yeah. Just fish properly.
Not even that. I can't remember if you can do it from level 1 or not. Ocean fishing.
Okay, you'll fish on the ocean.
You get a ridiculous amount of experience for participating.
This bag has enough. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to like gather and stuff. You said 1 crafting class and 1 what class?
One crafting, one gathering.
I don't want to carry the object. How do I ditch this object? Put the freaking serpent down. Oh my god. I have made a terrible mistake. I have to walk twice the distance to Slitherbow now. And I can't sprint. Leave me alone, Hormite. You're like Marmite, but worse. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that stuff.
Marmite.
I'm probably gonna end up doing that stuff eventually just because I really want those, like, get the bounce and stuff. Right?
You want the tank?
I just want. Is it the tank? I don't know.
The tank is the dwarf.
I thought you were gonna say goblin.
No. Okay.
No, I just like having all the mounts. Having a big full roulette sounds nice.
Yeah, it is.
I like,
Let's go to my appropriate class.
I like the concept. I bet I'm gonna have a salamander with the lizard dudes. I don't.
Which lizard dudes?
The ones with the.
Amalja?
Yeah, that's the one.
They're a battle drake.
Yeah, it's a drake. That's what I meant. Not a salamander. Same thing. Oh wow! Oh wow! 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 Game. Wow.
Where are you?
I'm just mad now. That's why. They gave me a sack. I couldn't take my next quest, right? Right? And then they said, okay, go to the place. And then apparently the buff that is transporting the bag expired. So I was in the entrance of the town, and they said, nope, can't hand in the quest anymore. And I said, okay, get back.
And I might forget you.
Yeah. I was playing a game called Griftlands on my off time. It's very, very fun. You can do a murder hobo run and you get a bunch of stuff if you're okay with half the planet hating you. With the one murder hobo run I did, I was okay with it because it's just funny. Like, the way the game works is you have, it's a roguelike, but it's also a deck building roguelike. So you play the game, get
If you're hoping
cards,
to vent your
play the
frustration,
and then the way the combat system works is when you get enemies to a certain threshold of their HP, they might panic, and then you can either execute them on the spot if everyone's panicking, or accept their surrender if everyone's panicking, right?
Weren't you two meant
If
to
you
be
kill
attending
them,
to the
you
young
get
lady?
a specific card that they drop all the time when you
we
kill
were
them.
indeed,
If you
and
don't,
we've made a certain amount of
they don't
progress. So we thought we might see
they
how
don't
the rest
die,
of
I
the
guess,
world
they're still
is.
alive.
Right now, we think we can do more
Where
good
are
here.
you?
And if you kill people,
It is
they
hard
all
to
have friends,
all
and those
present.
friends immediately despise you, which gives you kind of like one of the social
Indeed. We will be
bonuses
glad
in
of
the game is
additional
if you have
funds
people who
should
love
matters
you,
escalate.
you get a buff. If you have people who hate you, you get a debuff.
Our quarry has come.
And I had like 20 people dislike me. Oh look, it's Elibidus.
It seems I've lost this particular race.
Yeah, I get stuck in a hole, Ardbert. Not Ardbert. You're
Though I
fake
suppose it's only
Ardbert.
fair. When we first met, it was
Put the
I
thing
who
back
outpaced
where
you.
you came from, Marshall.
Ravana, was it?
I'm
Wait.
sorry.
Oh right, no, but I beat Ravana before you beat Ravana before me.
But where are my manners?
Stop trying to suck my...
Hell bit. Suck my dick.
Yeah, don't make me mad, bro.
Where are you?
Poor
Where
fella.
are you?
Okay, so the Ascian has access to his memories for whatever reason.
Execute order 66.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Ouch.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
Oh, his voice went flippy. Wait, why is the mention of Seto
After all,
what clued us in that
it was
it
never
wasn't
you that I needed to deceive.
him? I'm confused.
Because of that, how much Ardbert cares for Seto.
Okay.
Yes, it is I, Elizabeth.
What's your real name, loser?
Through your time in Emmet Selk's imitation of our home,
I
dare
love
say
his
you
seal.
have gained a better understanding of my
pretty
role
rad.
since last we met.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal.
Emissary.
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course.
Okay, so he's being weird as
I
usual.
would have said your goal was destroy.
We were
Now I
born
understand that
to
you fight.
die.
Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emmet Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind?
Yeah, so we remember his. Yeah.
None
Well,
better
Elidibus isn't going to be
understood your plight
reasoned with,
than him.
folks.
His words must surely be worthy of your...
Well, you're using Hades' words on him, so sure. But
Emmet Selk. How very unlike you. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought
you looked up them
above
itself in a certain way,
such
apparently.
weakness. But
Whatever.
as for you, look at yourself.
I surmised that Elidibus is
Look
Zeus.
at your history. Look back one. And now,
Due to the very
at a
white
word from me, you raise your hands
design.
in answer like the puppets you are.
Also, the wings.
I like going by that theming.
Naught has
Elidibus
changed.
most likely is Hermes.
Because
You fail. and
Because
you
he's the
fail,
emissary,
and you learn nothing.
He's the
And that
ambassador,
which is most important to slip
and
through your
his
fumbling
mask has a winged motif.
you're right, but see, the wing motif could also represent the eagle celestial animal logo thing they got going that Zeus is supposed to have as a
ground to be found between
um,
you
You're not wrong.
and I have my duty.
and is Elidibus one of the
Wait.
three that remains whole?
You are also correct, yes.
So my going theory for that is that those three would be representative of the big three.
But that would make La Habrea Poseidon.
In theory, yes.
Well,
Though La
we
Habrea
confirmed the identity of our
is
foe.
supposed to
But it's safe say his
be
objective-
But we
Hephaestus.
Still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light.
From what I've been told.
Another visit to the Tempest may
No, I
shed
know,
light
you can't
upon
just
these mysteries.
go by the their
Whether
titles
we are to
as
exchange
well,
words or blows with
because,
Elidibus at the next meeting, the
Emmett
fact
Silk was
ere our
the,
paths cross again, I would learn more of the world.
Emmett Silk was the architect,
In
which
this, we would be best served
Wouldn't
going
fit
directly
with
to
Hades
his
all that
home,
much.
much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
it would fit
Though I
Hephaestus
see
far
the
more.
wisdom in thy suggestion.
The
The
as-
Amarant we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory.
I quite agree.
Unless
Actual s-
they're going
Given
off
the vastness
older
of the
or different
temples,
myths than what
I
we've
should not be surprised
known
were there more
as
such structures like
the
to
most-
those
the
in which the
popular
Ondo
ones.
reside.
True.
But I don't know of any myths where Hades is an architect.
Well, technically speaking, Hades built the underworld.
A woman
Did
like
he,
that.
or was it already there and he kind of took over?
Assuming we are all in agreement,
I'm
then
assuming
suggest we
that
first
the-
pay a visit to the Ondo.
Facilities like his palace and the planes of punishment weren't existing there yet.
I think that's a fair.
Tartarus.
I just don't remember there being mention of it anywhere I've read. Now I can't say I've read every single myth. No, what I learned was that Hades didn't used to be, didn't have the same role he used to have. Didn't used to have the role we know him to have in the more popular myths at the time. He used to be a minor underworld deity, if I recall correctly. And you know who the big underworld deity was?
Thanatos.
Nope.
Tartarus.
Way off. Not even in the same, like...
Nick.
Nope.
Who?
No one we know as a Chthonian god. Poseidon.
I can see it.
When you think about it, yeah, because he's also, like, he's called the god of earthquakes and stuff nowadays. Which does... He's still...
Of the Olympians, like of the 12 Olympians plus Hades,
Mhm.
Poseidon has the most domains.
Yeah. He's also, like, undeniably, like, he's got a connection to the earth. It's there.
Heavily. Well, a god of earthquakes, obviously.
Mhm.
But horses, which are considered animals of the earth in
Yep.
Greek lore,
Mhm.
spawned from sea foam,
Yep.
which is why he's the god of horses.
And there's a couple, because these are really old myths, like older than ancient Greece old. There is like Hades was allegedly less important than Persephone and I'm not sure Demeter is the proper one, but like whoever that Persephone's mother was.
That is Demeter.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been like it was. It's not the same role. You know what I mean? Like Persephone still had the Queen of the Underworld role, but
Oh.
Mother was another like deity with a different role. I would urge you to watch or listen to the overly sarcastic productions videos about it, because I don't have them all brain kept saved in my head right now.
Memorized?
That's the one. They're pretty fun. They're like 10-minute videos.
I think in terms of like straight abilities, Poseidon is potentially more powerful than Zeus.
Well, it just so happens that Record of Ragnarok agrees with you on that one.
Because the main reason Zeus is considered the most powerful Olympian is because he is their leader.
Yeah, because he truly.
That's basically it.
I think
That's
Which
basically it.
is very heavily dependent on him actually, like, it's just because of the fact that, like, he
Having that,
broke them out.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've watched or read any of Record of Ragnarok.
I don't think I have.
It's decent. Like, it's wacky, bloody combat, silly tournament arc, the anime, but currently is Netflix Part 1, which is the first 3 out of 12 fights, I think.
Technically speaking, Zeus, I believe, would be among the weakest of, at least of the big 3. He'd be the weakest.
I'm curious to know the logic behind.
Zeus claims domain over the sky and and everything within it.
Yeah.
So he's the god of the sky, god of storms.
Yeah.
That's a lot of potential power.
Yeah.
Then you have Poseidon, who is, in all essence, god of the surface. He has control with everything on the surface level of the earth.
Yeah.
And then everything in the water.
Yeah.
And then you have Hades, who lay claim to everything below the earth.
Which they also believe to mean everything after.
Which in going by Greek lore and those mythos is also.
Yeah. I see it.
So Zeus, I think, has the greatest potential because of what he chose as his domain. But the most powerful I would put as Poseidon, personally.
So like I said,
because while I say Hades has more power as like a baseline than Zeus, and his power is quote unquote limitless, it's more narrow than Poseidon's.
He doesn't have as big a sphere of influence.
Yes. And as we previously just said, Zeus is moon to him being the most powerful is his sphere of influence being he is the leader.
Yeah. He's also
Hades gets shafted to being what?
He's also apparently god of law or something, if I recall correctly. That's one of his domains.
Zeus?
Yeah.
Or Hades?
Zeus. Miami cats. Yummy.
I want to say that doesn't surprise me, because it doesn't. But also, who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
Listen, I'm in charge. I get to choose the laws. That's how it works.
What else? Yeah,
what they call
I think the effective power levels of the gods is based on their worship, which, while Hades automatically gets the boon because he's god of the underworld, everyone's going to believe in the underworld.
Yeah.
So he can't be the weakest god, but he ends up being the weakest of the big 3, of the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be placed under the Olympians in terms of importance in Greek culture.
Yes.
Which is more of a focus on community and home versus the Roman form, which has a much greater focus on war, where Pluto becomes much more prominent.
As we have seen in certain novels. Yeah.
Like even without reading anything by Rick Riordan, you can see that just by how Roman society works versus Greek.
Oh yeah, the
Roman is a
logic holds up.
military. Yeah, the Roman Empire was basically a military state.
Yeah.
Like so much so, even the appropriation of the Greek gods turned them into idols of military strength.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's there. It's the logic holds up. It's historically it's there. Plus they wrote a lot more than other earlier cultures, so we have the proof. Too bad there's not as many little Easter eggs we get to learn about the Romans. Like the part where they put chains on the Ares statues in Sparta when they were at war. That's cute. They're like, okay, chains off, we're going to war now. I have to wonder, did they ever have the chains back on for longer than like a year? So I feel like Sparta historically did a lot of fighting. And like, because wars didn't work in terms of like how warfare works nowadays, they would have city versus city warfare. I feel like, oh hey, the baby, the Sahagan Queen's gonna have babies, nice. I feel like it was more likely to have wars against neighboring states or cities, just because there's so many more people.
Because, yeah, ancient Greek culture was a bunch of city-states. It wasn't a single country.
Exactly. Pardon me. Alright, alright. What are you saying, Y'shtola? Show of force? What is this? No wonder you turned into a black mage. My bad, a sorceress. I think was her name.
Ooh, I know where you're going. I'm gonna meet you there.
Oh, is this the dungeon?
You're coming up to the dungeon soon.
Yeah! Blood, 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 blood! Blood! When do I finish 5.3? Wait, 5.2.
The dungeon is the tail end of 5.2. I am here. Where are you?
I am currently in... There you go. Dean White, Wanderer of the Holy Body.
Hi.
I don't think I have any instances, so... Yippity-doo!
Wait for it. Wait. Selena. Ready? Ready?
What's that? Oh no. What the heck? Will you just do that?
Yes.
You just get that by beating the quest I'm on?
This is the Beast Tribe mount for the Qatari.
Qatari?
It's the Gathering tribe for Shadowbringer.
Ooh. Gatherong.
You can also get a gilded golden version of this for 25 million in Yulmore.
Yulmore needs to stop hijacking other people's mounts and making them gold. I feel like that's inhumane.
Rowena does the same thing, but with the Namazu mount, the Mikoshi.
Yeah, but that's just... Isn't that just a thingy? I also cannot fly here. Dang, I thought I learned to fly here. Shoot. Looks like we're walking as... I swear I thought I flew here.
Summer love.
And blind, summer lover. This is an okay movie. I like the soundtrack. Met a girl.
What have I done?
Well,
Well.
tell me more, tell me more.
Did you put up
a fight? Tell me more.
That line is problematic.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I think the whole point is that Danny's a problematic person.
Yeah.
Oof. I mean, you know what? I think that's the whole point, but I'm not sure there's a point to Grease. Still can't fly? Indeed. Wait, what?
Does there need to be a point?
No, and that's like what I'm saying is I don't think there's actually a...
I mean, any good story has some sort of moral or point to it. But
I think the moral to Grease was if they want to change for you, keep them.
The unfortunate point seems to be if they don't like you as you are, change.
Yeah. No, Ethan, I didn't say Daddy's a problematic person. I said Danny Zuko, I believe his name is.
So Iris, who's Daddy?
Daddy? We already met Daddy. I'm trying to get him out of Dalamud, but the game doesn't want to let me. I was hoping we might see him here.
If you want to be able to summon Daddy, you have to become a summoner.
No, that's not real Daddy. That's fake Daddy.
I would. Should I say it? It's Daddy's essence.
What's that?
It's Daddy's essence.
That, sir, is incredibly cursed.
I realize.
Oh god. Oh right, Urianger can't swim.
Did I break you?
Alice, why don't you just learn how to swim? Urianger, no, I am Jesus. Rin, let me see the magic trick, please.
Jonathan, you only have 3 more rows and you're done. Do it right!
Jeez. We already went to disturb Bismarck. Why are we going to see him again? I've been... Step on me, mommy, Stola. Ethan says, wait, I've been hacked, Monkus. Oof.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Where did that come from?
TikTok.
Okay. I was hoping to have the source material other than TikTok. Oh no, Urianger's gonna take a dip?
Okay. I'm gonna go look up a meme origin.
Oh, isn't that great? Tiger's like, dang, it worked for a hot sec. Now I gotta go save him.
No, you're mean. Actually, the origin is TikTok.
Okay.
It's a meme that actually did originate on TikTok.
I mean, it's the kind of meme. I just wonder what like triggered it. I guess. Maybe you're tired, Urianger? Oh, they're all tired. Y'all need to go home. Y'all need to go home. You're literally...
Know Your Meme TikTok is an app similar to Musical.ly. TikTok is Musically.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, because I downloaded Musically literally like 2 months before it turned into TikTok.
Ishtola just sassed us into the depths of despair. That was great. We're just like, well, we probably shouldn't go swimming, Ishtola. Well, you know they invented something really cool to prevent that. Turns to the canoe next to us. Oh, someone's just... There's a group of people just chilling watching Bismarck.
Daddy.
In the regalia.
Daddy, sorry.
No, we're not. I don't think we're going under Bismarck. I am itchy. Is the dungeon just getting rid of Bismarck's lice?
No, that's the lead up to the dungeon.
His underbelly of barnacles.
Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Jeez Louise.
I think that was the originating here.
Mommy? Sorry.
Let me just send that to you.
Wonder who they were saying it to. Probably Lady Dimitrescu. So, I have a tie on my poll currently, and it's upsetting me. LMAO. Watch that. These people just ran me over in their car. How rude.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
What the heck? Can I help you, sir? How do you sass someone with this?
Already placed, sir.
I'm confused. That was great. I told her to hug a character that was in the backseat of the car. She turns towards the driver's seat. And then I got drunk trying to get off Bismarck. I think I died. How do you get barnacles off this dude? Okay, there's a hole here. I want to go down, please, game.
You're not allowed.
Can I dive?
Yes.
Oh. And it won't let me jump off the whale. Never mind, I jumped off the whale. I used to think you were a turtle, Mr. Bismarck, sir. It turns out you're a whale.
And then I took an arrow to the knee.
Oofa. I can't imagine how it feels to take barnacles off a whale this size. After a good deal of trying, you dislodge the barnacle.
I'm trying to picture how it would feel to take barnacles off of your own skin. I'm like, that doesn't sound pleasant.
I think barnacles like burrow a little bit too to stick, don't they?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't sound pleasant. But apparently you can just scrape them off. I understand them to be itchy, as Bismarck tells it. Unpleasant. The whales of the humpback variety allegedly keep them on very long. Hold up, I think I vaguely remember reading somewhere that it reduces their lifespan to have all these barnacles. You know, this is actually substantially bigger than the other Bismarck we fought.
The difference, I believe, is that the Bismarck we fought is a primal. This is an actual living being that is also a Fae.
Oh, you're right. He's what the other Bismarck is based on.
Though it does bring to question, is Bismarck because there was actually a Bismarck before?
I would assume yes. Though the presence of the elemental ones would suggest that it is possible it'd be otherwise.
That the original Bismarck on the source died.
Yeah, so you got basically two paths, right? You've got either the path that we're all the most familiar with, where it just the primals take the form of something that people knew as a hero, as a legend or something, and it just, you know, they pray and worship that, and that's what comes to be. That's what the primal pretends to be, essentially. Or you have the form of Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan, Leviathan, and
yeah.
Who are basically just a personification of elemental forces. That still probably are influenced by what those cultures now perceive them to be, but initially they weren't something that existed.
I'm trying to think, wouldn't the two types technically be the same thing, though?
Yeah?
At the base form.
Like, probably. Like, once you scrape away whatever skin it chooses to wear because someone, like, worships that, using those prayers, yeah, I suppose. But, like
it, and it also goes down to at what point does the idol of something that is in essence no longer exists become that thing itself?
Yeah.
Like with Bahamut.
I feel like
the primal Bahamut isn't the Bahamut, son of Midgard, like spawn of Midgardsormr, or leader of, husband to Tiamat, or mate to Tiamat, leader of the Brood.
No, he's just.
But he's still Bahamut.
Yeah, it's just, you know, he's the form of Bahamut, and he's following whatever purpose those dragons were praying for, but he's not. He doesn't have whatever moral code or personality that Bahamut had. He's just following the purpose he was summoned for, right? Because he's primal, he follows that. It's like an instinct that they've injected into the primal form, right? Because.
Yes.
So, like, he just
and Bahamut was directly, like, the primal was directly influenced by Tiamat, who would have had a strong sense of who Bahamut, the strongest sense of who Bahamut was.
Yeah, so while they're nearly indistinguishable, there's a slight distinction.
Yeah.
I would have said that Shiva also could have been something like two different beings that more people know. The elemental primal, the single elemental primals that we know of, the four first guys, the five, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, Leviathan, Ramu, Ifrit.
The first three were Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda.
Those three plus Leviathan and no, Ramu has a distinct personality. Ramu's odd.
Ramu, like, at this point, you've had conversations with, distinct conversation with multiple primals.
Yep. Which is, like Luke Swa.
Ramu, Titan, Garuda, Ravana.
The Phoenix. This is Lakshmi? I don't know.
Yes, Lakshmi.
Tsukuyomi doesn't really come with a conversation.
No. She did not.
Tsukuyomi also.
Susanoo.
Yeah. Tsukuyomi is a bit of an outlier in that, actually.
Tsukuyomi is similar to because it's a essentially a Far Eastern primal, which is housed in an object, but then it also crosses into the Shiva Thornton style of primal.
Yes.
With, body possession.
So, like, where Thornton was what they believed the original king / pope, whatever he was, right? What was Tsukuyomi? Like, Susanoo was a deity that the Kojin believed in.
Susanoo was basically the spiritual essence stored within 3 objects. Tsukuyomi was the spiritual essence stored in that one mirror, combined with
the desires,
entirety of Yotsuyu's emotions and desires and memories.
So then they're basically also Kojin primal. Okay.
It's a Kojin style primal, yeah.
Well,
where the base.
What I was thinking is that because of the way they're preserved inside the sacred items, right? They could technically be from older civilizations we no longer have contact with. Preserved in that form.
Yes.
So we don't necessarily know what the legends behind them are. We just know that... In the case of Susanoo, the Kojin still believe in him. They make mention, they recognize him on the spot.
That's because Susanoo is their... in the Far East, they all believe in deities, right?
Right, it mimics the animists' religions of the Eastern. Yeah, okay.
It's similar to Shintoism, Buddhism.
Void says
there's a third one in
style.
There's a third one in there.
Shinto Taoism? Is Taoism a thing?
Yeah. Not Taoism. Give me a moment. Did a whole project on it. Rashani, Pandava, Arusha.
Oh,
Hinduism.
Hinduism? Yeah.
Hinduism is Far East, is a East Asian religion.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
But those are the types of religions that that they base the Far East in for their worship.
It's an interesting distinction in game of how that would work because it's subtler.
But yes, Void is correct. Tsukuyomi was a Kojin primal. Susanoo is probably would be their prime, one of their leading deities, quote unquote, because he took form from their 3 most important artifacts.
Yeah. No, I'm intrigued by that because it means that the presence of someone who actually worships those primals don't need to be there in order. Wait, were the Kojin there when Tsukuyomi happened? Like the Red Kojin? I don't think so. It would mean that the presence of to worship that primal don't need to be there in order for it to take shape. It already has its shape. Sort of.
Well, here's the thing. What the Kojin worship as, in essence, what the Kojin worship is the same thing as what the Domans worship. I'm trying to remember what they're called. Give me a
Kami.
moment. I'm gonna have to
Don't they call them
look
Kami?
this up. Kami, yes.
Yeah.
We know Susanoo and Tsukuyomi as primals. In the Far Eastern cultures, they're called Kami.
Mm-hmm.
Differentiated from auspices, which are living animals who have who have gained intelligence and power.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is the word that is nearest to God in the Japanese language from back then.
Kami and Gami.
Yeah.
Which are not interchangeable. I believe their usage is varied.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I need to study Japanese.
Oh, you mean like Shinigami and that kind of thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe Kami and Gami are basically variations on the same word.
I'd have to. I'd have to double check. I'm not at a point where they're talking about that on Duolingo, so I couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is that while Kami and Gami are the closest thing that we would translate to the word God, in practice, it's all.
That's not quite what they mean.
Yeah, it is a completely other beast. They're kind. I guess the most specific or the closest thing we could translate it to is God's spirit, I guess.
Yes, I was gonna say, Kami are more closely related to the function of a spirit.
Yeah, they're basically the spirit or soul of an item or a thing that exists.
What the Romans would refer to as a house god.
Yeah, exactly. Only they're present everywhere.
Yes.
So it's like having a religion where everything is a minor deity.
Which, yeah, that's Shintoism and Hinduism. That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There are billions upon billions of gods in the Hindu religion.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
Because, yeah.
How completely different it is. Ooh! Animus and Hydra.
Oh, yes. That's it.
I trust. Void, you joining? Are you online? I think you said you were online. Red Sheben.
Yeah.
You party. I did no such thing, sir. I guess we're cross-world, that's why. No, you can't go in as a blue mage, Void. That's not... You can't. I'm pretty sure you can't go in as a level 47 class either. Don't make me...
He could go in as a blue mage if blue mage could be level 80. And he was level 80 as a blue mage.
Its max level is like 70, isn't it?
70. Yep.
How rude. Level 80 dungeon.
How rude.
Do I have a WT for this? Ooh, I do. Oh, apparently I did World of Darkness on my roulettes the other day. Rad.
I do.
Hey! This queue's gonna be instantaneous. Watch me whirl. What is this? We get some of these.
Now watch me whirl.
Revelation tombstone things. Niders Ancient Edifice.
I'm here.
Welcome back to tonight's episode of Final Fantasy XIV.
You sound miserable.
I am. I've been sneezing.
If you can not do it, I'm not gonna say it. I'm sorry.
I've not been drinking.
You should probably.
I don't drink.
Drink cough syrup. Best high in your life.
I don't have that stuff.
Sip that cough syrup.
I'm just gonna take a vitamin because I just remembered I have them.
I don't think vitamins.
Don't sing that song. You'll make me cry.
It's a good song. Why are you remembering
It's
Glee?
an amazing song. Glee.
Yeah.
I just remembered we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah.
Because the second boss.
Are we gonna die?
John's gonna die, I gotta tell you that.
Oh no, poor healers. Wow, this dungeon looks really short. It's just a nose.
I know, right?
This is just the beginning.
To the depths.
That's one of the songs that I can't hear regardless of version without crying. Another one is Make You Feel My Love.
Not familiar with that song.
It was sung in the episode about Finn dying, because after Cory Monteith's stuff.
Oh yeah.
Leah Michelle sang it, and
I don't listen to Leah Michelle. Everyone hated her apparently, and that's just wild to me. Come on, get him.
I believe it because
Begging food.
you can't really follow anything in Hollywood without hearing stories of divas and how those. Oh my gosh!
Hey, look, it's a shark.
It's like a manta ray.
It's a mana shark. Man, this boss is easy.
Why this was a boss?
Why am I getting Xenoblade Chronicle vibes from this?
You know what, Frey, come help me.
Frey, come help me every time. Can't wait to level up.
Yeah.
Now that I'm more confident in my tanking, in that I know how to do damage.
Okay.
For real though, this is like massive Xenoblade Chronicles 2 vibes.
A little bit, yeah.
You're good.
Oh,
You're
that's
good.
giving me a headache.
You're good. 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 You're good.
Jeez Louise. What is that made of? Dagonite?
Jeez. You called?
Out of my nightmares.
Out of my nightmares. I'm pretty sure this is a Monster Hunter monster. I've never fought it, but, you know.
I should go downstairs and drink. Maybe I'll clear my sinuses.
Just pour the alcohol right into your nose.
Do not!
I'm not gonna do that.
Disclaimer, do not do that. It will definitely mess you up.
Here comes jellyfish.
That's a monkey lady.
Here comes our death.
Is this a boss yet?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What is a boss, anyways?
What is a boss? But a miserable pile of health points.
Final Fantasy 14, but all the boss music is placed by Lil Nas X.
Hey boy, did you hear my complaint about the death battle?
No, I didn't. You don't like another death battle? Shocker.
What a surprise! It was Dio versus Alucard from Hellsing. I wasn't rooting for Dio. Oh man, he gave me his whole...
There we go. You're good. And...
Keep going. Keep going.
Stop.
Keep going.
Wow, this guy knows how to...
Dio is able to kill someone who can have all of his lives taken, be killed, and then still come back.
I love knowing what the boss is called.
Stop. Catharsis where? It's called Unknown. There's no catharsis here. Don't lie to me, game.
It's the area. That's what the area is called.
It's lying to me. There's no catharsis. I'll have to go to sleep never knowing what this thing's called.
I told
I don't
you
even know what it's
long
called.
ago.
Oh, great. It's also gonna rotate in a random direction.
So is that just gonna explode the ones where it's pointing? Okay.
Just don't be.
It
You're
means
not
don't be
gonna.
in that direction.
Oh, it turned.
Ow, what the heck?
You weren't like a bunch of AoEs.
Yeah, but like, how do you not be in the AoEs?
There were holes.
There were safe spots.
I saw none, but that's great.
Yeah, we were standing in them.
Oh, that's why. I see them past you.
Can you just call us fat?
No, calls you opaque.
We're gonna want to stack for this. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh gosh. Oh me, oh my. There's more than one on the.
Oh, it's picking.
I'm gonna hurt. Yeah, I called it. Why is there two of them?
Because another one spawned.
Great, to kill it too.
I killed one of them first.
I saw. Oops, I overdosed my white magic.
My healing is too strong.
Plain weirdness.
Inscrutability.
You have a lot of eyes, my friend.
I don't see any eyes.
The back.
The back?
Its back has eyeballs. Six
Oh yeah,
eyeballs.
it has like
Oh,
eyeballs,
big
yeah.
nasty neck things. Okay, I see. And, like they're straight out of Berserk. Wow, I died.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what happened there. I guess.
There was a stack marker, and you might have been low health.
It was about 3/4 health, but yeah, it's possible. I had bone stacks.
I have two of those.
That's it.
Ow.
Could you not?
Shout
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shouts out to the Rogadin dancer. That's a sight to see. I'm not maiming anybody today.
What the gear look like here again? I can't remember.
Probably.
I know it's not really worth it for us to get, but like, glam.
Glam.
Excuse me.
I am not a tank.
Glam is on.
For this. I am not a tank.
Don't worry, I'm a tank.
A knight or squid. When did we start fighting Filch?
Felch.
Filch. Stop trying to make Filch happen.
Flesh.
That one's Filch. That one's Arabella Fig.
That one's dead. Oh, it's still
That one was Braun's uncle that they family never talked about.
Oh, oof. What about the lady that babysits Harry with the cats?
I can't wait to
That's
do
Arabella
the.
Fig.
I can't wait to do the normal prog of this dungeon, which is just gonna be okay. We did fine. Second boss. Okay, we're gonna wipe here a bunch.
Okay. Then instead of Arabella Fig, how about that little riddle lady?
She wasn't technically a squib.
She just didn't have.
She was just barely above it.
Oof. What the fuck? Aniter Clyanid. Have you considered not eating bread?
Have you considered muffins?
Here comes the grapplers.
Oh no. Wait, I thought the Sahagins were friendly.
Not all of them.
Well, I'll be friendly with them. It's pegging time.
I think that's a little too friendly, Pirate.
Never.
You can never be too friendly with a fish.
They're my new best friends.
That brings new meaning to the word fleshlight.
Oh no.
It's called fishlight.
No, that's what that's what a fleshlight is when you don't wash it after a month.
Oh!
I wouldn't know.
Me neither, but the joke was there, so I'm happy. Notification, Pagan Time notification.
Neither divine.
They all disappeared on me over here.
Shoot. I messed up my combo. I failed. I don't deserve to be a Reeve. I'm a failure of a red mage. I didn't get Scorch off my combo. Why am I even here? Why am I playing this class pretending I know how to play this game?
Why are we even here? Just to suffer.
Every night, I feel my leg. Eat.
There's no way to prove that Monday is today. We just hope that someone's been keeping count.
I thought Julius was keeping count.
You are lucky that it's not 5 minutes later, or I would have roasted your ass on back.
I thought.
Right, come help me, I need it.
I thought we had Caesar keeping. He has a whole calendar and everything.
How do we know that there was just one day where no one woke up?
It's okay, time is but a construct.
I think time is a construct, sir. You considered Arrow. Is it boss number 2 time yet?
Oh, yes it is.
Yay, what's so hard about it?
When your healer dies.
Giant dick?
What makes it hard is when the healer dies, and then you gotta tank 30% to beat it on your own.
It's a 50 Cyclops. I'm dead. What is this?
It's Kyclops.
It's already Pagan Face.
I'm prepared to be here for a bit.
Why would he die, huh? Oh, donut. Oh, dear. Okay. So Eye of the Cyclone is going to close. Don't. Do you think he threw out of the forest? Eye of the Cyclone is close.
You're gonna want to be close.
What's the swords for? Ag!
The order that they were in.
Okay, so he says...
Don't be in front.
Oh, I wasn't, but I was. And Dagon's dead, we have no revives. Okay.
You can do it!
Oh, I've done it before. We're gonna see.
Have you done it from 50%?
We'll try.
We'll try. The dancer has regen damage.
If I was a Gunbreaker, I could regen, but I could just regen normally from everything else.
So Terrible Hammer means a hammer, I guess. Oh, it's the way they... I see, it's the way they appear first. I understand. I understand where I went wrong. You guys are doing pretty good. I'm gonna respawn anyway. How are the boys doing? I think I just saw the DPS die.
He's not dead yet.
Oh dear. Well, use your regen dance more efficiently, sir.
I think he is. He switched me to the dance partner.
He's like, we're not losing here.
It's very... I would say it's more easy to, like, survive this.
Well, I mean, he's only got, what, 2 attacks?
He's got a bunch, but I know what they are.
He has a raid wad, he has the donut, and he has the floor things.
Especially if I know when to TBN, because TBN is saving my ass.
Oh, there
Also,
you go.
here comes Frey. So now it's a 3v1.
It's a 2v1 again. The anxious Dan.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a good thing that he's about to die.
Nice, excellent.
That was from over 50%. I should just solo that and see if I can do it.
Earrings of casting? It's not like anyone else could go for him. What did I roll on it? Big old 9.
Also, what I remember from the final boss is Booba.
Boba?
Booba.
No, Booba.
Booba.
Wow.
Booba.
This game replaced my Minfina's earrings after so long.
Shocker.
Yes.
Not that I need them on a low lane class.
Well, they're still item level 430.
Yeah, with my item levels over 430 now.
That's a good 100 eye level under what the max is currently for that.
Yeah, that's the minimum eye level for level 80 content.
That's because you get given a bunch of 430 gear when you get this this far normally because of doing the role quests.
Yeah, you get your roll gear.
Yep, you get your weather
Or your,
gear, whatever
class
it's
gear.
called.
Class
Or-
Vote dismiss. No?
Why the fuck
Vote.
would you do that?
Who are you? Who is dismissing who?
I said no, but
Why was he wanting to dismiss you? It said if.
I don't know. Is John doing stuff?
Yeah, he's pretty sure.
The reason was AFK, which is a lie, but like, who did it?
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
The answer should be fairly obvious.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Unless
sure
there's
it's
something
the,
you want to tell me.
It's the rando.
pretty sure it's the NPC.
But no, it actually wasn't me because I got the pop-up too.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Unless there's something you want to tell me. Or rather, there's something you're not telling me.
Hey John, get better at that fight.
Yeah,
My back hurts.
My back hurts. We only had one try.
I'm sorry, when I took John through this the first time, we were stuck there for like a long time.
I believe you. While the sequences are pretty simple, it's pretty unforgiving.
I think the best time we did it was John survived to 30% and then I survived with whoever was left, I think. I think that's how it went.
Yup.
Did you hear that? He sounded proud of that.
I was just not having a time with that particular boss.
Leave off the-
These giant frog things.
It's the team of Covenant, the Covenant's team of Dark Souls 2.
Is it? Okay, I don't know anything about Dark Souls 2. The only thing I know is that there's this frog thing with like a face in it.
No, my bad. That was the Demon Song is what I meant, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. I also saw Shenpai fighting that because I saw her. She put up her Dark Souls 2 video up recently.
Yeah, it showed up on my timeline. Or on my front page.
My favorite part is that someone they took time to animate when she went away, and they literally hosted like a D&D game while she was gone with chat.
That's great.
They rolled to eat the table, and then rolled to eat the bartender,
Oh my god.
and then flirted with the
Did they
bartender.
succeed?
Yes. And then I think they nat 20 with the
Oh,
flirting with the
wow.
bartenders.
Oh wow.
Booba.
I just saw my poll.
What's your pole? And she's holding a pole too. Probably how she raised them kids.
No, stop. I was watching the cutscene, okay. What? Oh, damn, dance partner again.
Love me, hate me,
Rush
what you
Deem.
want about
Is
me.
that supposed to be? It looks like a kind of a Sahagan, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it did say matriarch.
And you're right, but it said Dark Matriarch.
Hey, you remember the mechanic from the final boss of the very first dungeon we've ever done?
Ever did? Did you mean the giant water spouts and stuff?
Yeah, you know Sastasha?
No.
You know when you fight the
Sastasha?
Sahagin there? You know the mechanic that no one knows how to do because you just breeze through the fight normally?
Who does Sastasha these days? What the hell are you talking about?
Me and John. Earlier.
Earlier
today.
Oh shoot, there's water coming at me! I think I'm on the right side of this. That's pretty cool. Rising God. Bless you. Same though. Unnatural ripples coming from a grate.
Oh, I wonder what we do.
Are we supposed to go on it, or...? Oh, he's a lot angrier than the bridge. Whoa, okay.
Doing dungeon content is really annoying when you have like allergies. I literally have tears in my eyes, so I'm like doing this with like no vision.
When the tears come streaming down your face.
Scorch.
Do you like running?
Why would we have to run? Oh, I don't like that. They're all facing our way. This is fine, I live. I ran in there too early.
But yeah, guys, I'm totally AFK.
Don't worry about it. I vote we kick him.
You're just not gonna get any cobs.
No.
But my right to vote?
Step on a grate.
I know, we won't. Just really want to attack that thing.
Move over one. Perfect.
I like fall stacks.
There was a hand that popped up behind you, so.
Yeah, I saw it. You got it.
Yeah, it can kill them, that's why I was getting you to move.
Also, so we're both ranged. I think I do more damage. That's rude, sir. Selena! Selena! Okay, I live. You wouldn't move.
You're just LB.
Yeah.
We're not at 10% though, you fuck.
Well, too bad. What's the worst that could happen?
You'll see.
No.
Oh, what was that? Walk into the major damage dealing thing? Okay.
Why are you like this?
Why am I like what?
Not you. The other one.
Oh. Bone Breaker, that sounds great.
Other one.
The other one. Relegated to nameless. You better get your knees checked, my... Oh, never mind, she's dead.
She looks pretty nice.
She's pretty dead. Why is Master Chief with us?
I better get the comp from that guy.
If Dagan gets the calm. You know he did it on accident.
I'm waiting to see if he says anything. Because he's still in here.
He wants his comms.
Well, he's not gonna
But
get
he's
it.
also probably waiting for
Now
Oh.
it's been claimed.
No, he's waiting for you to get out of the cutscene so you can calm too.
Me? I'm not in cutscene.
You were. Did any of you get a calm?
I haven't left yet.
Because I didn't get one, to be
I did
Which-
not.
Did the fuck just not give a calm?
I got a calm.
Oh, you got the calm? Why'd you get it? Look at me fucking dealing with the second boss and not getting my just
This
deserved
sector
calm.
must have served
You
an
wanna
important
feel
function.
better?
And here are yet
You wanna
more
feel a little
crystals.
better? He rolled greed on the armor. He rolled need on the armor. I rolled greed. Guess who got it?
You, because he
I
left.
too noted the crystal
No,
depository.
he rolled a 24. I rolled a 64.
The Benthos seem to employ them in their spell
Need
casting.
supersedes greed.
I got it anyway.
Well, yeah, he
In
rolled
such
greed, yeah.
vessels did the
You rolled
ancients
greed?
preserve
Yeah, it says he rolled
Yes.
greed.
Ideally,
You wouldn't have
Then
got
he
it.
wasn't
drawn
able to
upon in
roll
the
greed.
act of
If
creation.
someone else rolls need, you're not getting it.
Why did he roll greed then? That's so
So
confusing.
Because he couldn't roll need.
Why not?
I
You can
was-
only roll need on.
Oh right,
Uh,
he's not the
you're free,
tank.
you're free.
You were the tank. He's just big. You're correct.
Oh, my nose.
He's just Chungus.
Hey, some.
I don't think you're getting to the next dungeon tonight.
No,
You
we're
might.
pretty much done. Unless you can do it in 50 minutes.
I don't know. But you probably want to do like that set in the same stream, like the dungeon, the story, and the trial that come in that area.
5.3, bruh.
5.3 hits hard.
Mm-hmm. Sure does, boy.
Yeah.
I am, boy.
Ugh.
No.
I wish I had chips or something. I ran out of my baguette that I've been eating over the last 2 days.
These people are angry at our friends, the Asians. Venat, I don't know who that is.
I think I should actually eat proper food.
Probably.
I had the leftover tacos when I woke up, and then I've just been eating a baguette with cream cheese over the course of the day.
Do you
They're
speak
the ones who
English?
summoned. I assume they're the ones who summoned Eidolon. Yep, there it is. How many of you were there? I didn't see. I don't, that was a mistake.
Britney Spears song "If You
So,
Seek
it
Amy,"
was
but
they
it's
who
just
first
pictures of
summoned
Amy.
Eidolon.
Yeah.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes.
I've never heard of Venat sing, bro.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name. Speak though some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained.
So, okay. Cool.
We now
Thanks.
know that it was this Venard.
I'm on the last roll.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such...
Did I do it in 3? I did
I
it
would
in
hear
3.
what else they have
Good.
to tell us. All of it. Did anyone
I
see
should
the source of the
go back
image?
to Saucer. I should be able to get my tickets for the.
Find you if you seek Amy.
The device there? Then
Holographic machine buttons.
Holographic machine butt?
Buttons. Hook the machine, you stole it. It's super big and like 5 times our size. Don't worry about it. I like that it has a human-sized interface, but. Yep. Diplomatic H1.
Human sized, yes. Sorry, I look up after you said human size and I just see it towering over them.
No, the interface is our size though.
No, the thing that they touched, it's triple their size.
No, it has buttons that are our size.
The thing you activated for like the holographic thing you're doing right now, they literally just held their hand up to the big rock.
Yeah. There's buttons right in front of us. Venat is still alive. Is he the butt channeling us to attack Zodiac? Who is he talking to? Someone in Elidibus. Elidibus is the heart of Zodiac. Oof. See, there's that little panel at the bottom.
Elidibus is Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, probably.
What? Forgive me. But
What?
Did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to
Yes,
become
Ishtola,
Zodiac's
I
heart?
believe it did.
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Not Elidibus? There were 14, which is one more than the 13 that would imply Hades is... See?
The best thing about the organization in this, it's Organization 14 minus 1, and then in Kingdom Hearts, it's Organization 13, but they have 14 members.
No, because Sion doesn't...
Opposites.
Sion doesn't count.
I think she still counts as the 14th member, actually.
I think given the events of Kingdom Hearts 3, yes, but also no.
I think given the events of the game that actually finishes off that arc, no, but
They had the technology to make puppets that could accept Xehanort's hearts, and he didn't bother.
I am Xehanort.
Just been naming him Elidibus the whole time, and he never bothered to tell us, nah, I'm not Elidibus.
Their titles.
He's just whoever took Elidibus's place as Elidibus. That's funny. So who are we actually?
Let us show our true faces to one another.
Yeah, I'm in love with that concept. Show me the next one. Who's Elidibus supposed to be? Tell me!
I like that concept too. It's why I want to play Persona 4.
Yeah? Not sure that's quite the same thing. Hey, give me access to the trust. That was a long cutscene just to get out of here.
You're in a lore dump section. What do you expect?
Echoes of a fallen star.
He's finishing off 5.2 right now.
Yeah, he is.
Nice. So are the patches are the last quests in the patches named after the patches?
Yes.
The name of it usually, I think, or you at least the achievement you get is called it.
Because I remember that the patches all had like epic names, and I feel like Echoes of a Fallen Star is part of them.
Well, here's the thing: Adonais and Niter is the second last quest of 5.2.
No, it's the name of the quest and the title you get from the achievement. Babada-boopy? Babada-boopy.
We're back in the Crystarium. I'm ready for things to go sideways now. Is this where
the MCU, but they can only communicate by saying the word Babada-boopy.
Oh god. Is this where Ardbert makes our life hard? Grahatia, why are you wearing your helmet? He's not wearing his hood anymore.
Oh.
The
I
vast
just realized
majority
what's
of
probably
those
going to
gathered
happen.
here are presently in the employ of the guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so.
Vast majority are presently in the airport. Okay.
In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of
You
people
just
in these
remembered
positions
what's
if it is to
coming up.
continue.
Wow, even the blue guy wants to
As
quit.
you
Why?
may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light.
Aha, abilities.
It's you!
Everybody wants to be adventurers
Well, you could still
and be heroes.
you could make them be adventurers
You
and
understand,
heroes
don't
and have them protect the city. It's not rocket science.
Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to...
And not only
Apparently
here,
it is.
but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there.
But
That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start.
no, I started off pretty intensely. There was a golem at some point.
Kalos. But yes.
No, I mean in the first
And we're trying to do the
in
same.
ARR.
We may have us. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too.
Why would you want to be warriors of light? Aren't you tired of light? Be cool, dudes.
Why would you want to be warriors of light? It's nothing but trauma.
I honestly feel like it doesn't make sense that they're all like, wow, warriors of light are great. Oh wait, actually we went around and told people Ardbert was cool, so never
What are we
mind.
to say to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hardly...
No.
They seek but to do good.
Ultimately, these events are our own fault.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a Paragon's scheme to
Paragon-
proceed
What's more
unchallenged.
traumatizing,
Well, this is
Warrior of
interesting.
Darkness or Warrior of Light?
I'd say Warrior of Darkness because Shadowbringers. Imagine being the only people understanding what's going on. Seeing it all go to... Oh no. What is this? Big storm cloud. I'm scared. Is it a storm cloud or is it just light? Don't let it, it would be silly for it to be light.
What's happening to the sky?
Thunder. Whoa!
Thor showing up.
Someone is casting Bahamut.
Meteor.
Oh, you want to know what that looks like?
It looks like, Amarant.
Oh no!
Wow, that person's literally shaking their boots.
Why? Because it's meatier than all the other stuff.
12.
Okay.
Why its cost is so high.
Star shower.
You begrudgingly get inspiration for that one. A star shower. Hear a voice.
You and all. Then why does it feel like it's inside my...
I'm gonna knit my own hair.
Feel? Think?
Hear, feel, think. Are they all?
That was a lot creepier than I.
Hold on a second here.
Did I not tell you, my
He's learning.
Yeah, he is.
He literally just told us this stream, but what? He artificially created this... the conditions to create and give the echo to all of these people?
Anyone who's compatible with it, at the very least.
There's no... Okay, I mean, that's an interesting
Yep.
choice. That's an interesting choice. Why? What does he gain from this? Everybody's gonna go out and spread the light? Hydaelyn's gonna win here?
Everyone's gonna go out and spread the light.
Yeah. I mean, Hades told us...
Is the voice of light itself, and it
Can I take his head off?
I'm a warrior of light.
Yeah, technically you are.
I've been chosen.
Yep, technically you have.
Can it be?
Congratulations. Go out, pick a class. Remember that you can change it by equipping weapons, and I will be your mentor from now on.
Lesson number 1: kill that guy.
Yeah, the guy with the big axe.
Get that guy.
Get him.
Get his ass.
I feel like get that guy is something I heard Donkey say.
Well,
Wait!
get that guy and get his ass, I think, are legal terms.
Legal terms?
Yeah, I
The
think you
falling
can say them in a
stars,
court of law.
were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
Okay.
What
I
am I to
want to
reveal
say
my
no,
plans
but
simply?
I learned that when I
I
watched someone
think
raid,
not.
like in a raid video, and then
Though
they
the
talked about like
stars, I
how
acknowledge mine.
that's actually
A
something
convenient
that
illusion.
you could say, court, like get that guy is a a legal term, like a phrase you could say and it means something legally.
That which you
Okay.
and yours call
Yeah, he
And
just
an
awoke in
echo.
the echo and
It
everybody
is
that could have it. That's epic.
of a symphony, but a fraction of what men. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it.
You kind of see more through my headset, but
But those sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth,
no, he sounds a lot
it has
now.
persisted. A whisper
Time?
of the past,
Hmm?
burned into your veins. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability. Just as Heidelin is
Ah, right.
when she has need of new minions.
That's an interesting concept.
Ever been thought
Heidelin. Okay, hold up. Let me just boil this down to what it essentially is. Heidelin says, I need someone to have the echo. Heidelin grabs person. Heidelin says, hey, look at this. Heidelin shows vision. Triggers the. It is the one event that caused so much PTSD, it followed through on further reincarnations of your ripped soul.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, it traumatized everybody's souls.
That's hardcore, Shadowbringers, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, we never said that
Given
the theme
simultaneity
changed.
of her call and the awake, one might surmise that
What?
her call
No, I didn't
means
think I didn't think the theme changed.
Oh, tone. I was thinking the word tone.
blessing of light.
I'm in the same expansion. I didn't think it changed. Don't worry about it. I'm just thinking, dang, that's heavy.
We never said it
At the
ended
sight of the star
Shadowbringers
shower,
either.
full many in the crowd did
No, I'm
speak
not at
of
the end. You said
hearing a
5.3.
voice in their minds, did they not?
5.3 is the true end.
But
Yeah.
I expect and hope that Endwalker has similar stuff.
Oh, I hope there's a lot of good stuff in Endwalker.
Just so. And whenever Heidelin has need of new servants,
This is some
she
lore.
is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create it.
But why would you get people
Why
to be
then
echoed?
didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe
Yeah,
would
thank you,
thus
Urianger,
claim
for
those
asking the question
awakened to the
I
gift?
wanted to ask. Now let's hope he understands your wackadoo language.
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall.
Elidibus is speaking in riddles now, and I don't like it. Or should I say Elidibus?
It's Elidibus.
No, you're right, because of the title. He's pro Zodiark but anti Heidelin, but wants to use Heidelin. Whatever. Heidelin clearly doesn't. More and more, they're revealing to us that Heidelin doesn't really get involved all that often.
The big question is, when is the last time we actually heard Heidelin's voice?
At the end of ARR. Prior to, well, I guess you could say either Ultima or right when Midgar Somber severed our connection.
Technically, we briefly hear her at the end of Heaven's Ward.
You have like Minfilia, but I wouldn't consider Minfilia to be exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
No,
that's
when we
Heidelin, that's the
reestablish our
Oracle.
when we reestablish our connection to the Blessing of Light, you briefly hear her speak a few words to you.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Alright. so we're gonna say goodbye to them so they don't feel. I bet they're gonna die. Not that there's anything important to fight out there. There's like, look, I love their drive, man, but like all of a sudden I've been sus of Hydaelyn for the last 50 years. That's all I'm saying. I find it so. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but you know how you'll be watching a movie or something, right? For example. And then in that movie, the bad guy will say something like, oh, I'll take Borderlands 2 for example. It's not a movie, but it works, right? So, you're playing Borderlands 2, and then Handsome Jack will be like, oh, I've got a secret, and everything you're doing is helping me, and then, you know, you keep playing the game, doing the thing, because you either don't have a choice or just because you're ignoring Jack, as he does. And then, spoilers for Borderlands 2, but if you've been watching my streams long enough, you've seen the end anyway. But, so you get to the middle part of Borderlands 2, and oh, surprise, everything you were doing is helping Jack! And then people are surprised about it, right? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is, like, a lot of people, or some people, will go through that and be like, what? I didn't see this coming! And it's like, there's just a habit that's developed in people consuming media where they don't listen to antagonists because, well, they're antagonists, they're just lying. And that's how you get caught in plot twists.
It's simultaneously the most annoying and most ingenious thing about media today.
You're right, because played right, you have the doubt of, is he lying or is he not, right? But in my experience, 90% of the time, you get hints early on from the antagonist's mouth, straight up, and characters and other viewers will ignore them. And then when you're like, I knew it ahead of time, they're like, how? Yeah. And you're like, I listened to things that every character said. The details were there, you just need to pay attention. It's why
I mean, Shadowbringers has already done that once.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm here, and I'm, like, theorizing, and every single inch of detail, I'm like, this means this much, and I have to focus on everything 30 minutes at a time, because there's no way that I'm ignoring a single piece of info they give you, because I know that's the kind of garbage, well, it's great, it's not garbage, but that's the kind of garbage they pull. And what I'm saying is, people, when a character tells you something in a video game or a movie, don't ignore it. It's silly to do so.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, read the whole thing and don't read half of it.
No, when the story is telling you something, pay attention to the words they're saying.
Looks at Benita.
Hey, cool, he got my,
I'm, be responding to that statement without a lawyer present.
I'm with the offices of Jekyll and Hyde.
I'm with the legal offices of Jekyll and Hyde. Here, to get out of trouble, just drink this potion.
Blame it on the other guy.
The other guy? Oh, jeez.
We've recently started offering options. You have a potion or high doses of gamma radiation.
Gamma radiation. Would you like to become the Hulk? Temporarily, of course. Assuming you don't have anger issues. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you do? That's okay. You could just plead insanity.
Oh my god. Okay. I want to point out, you mentioned law offices of supernatural stuff, right? Supernatural's a big word, but whatever. And I've been watching the television series Angel on Disney Plus for the last X amount of time, right? And I don't know if anyone here has watched Angel, but it's
surprisingly, I have still never watched that through the entire way.
My parents watch it a lot, but I don't think I ever paid attention when it was on. I've seen Buffy a bit.
Well, so
Not Angel.
I think one of the things that Angel does that I find interesting is that there's a group of opposing forces, I guess you could call it. And one of the main antagonistic group in the first season, at the very least, 'cause I'm only past season 1, is it's a human-run legal office that covers up supernatural crimes. And I'm like, that's a concept I haven't seen often, and I'm kind of a fan.
I would say I'm foreign to that concept.
It's literally like Angel will try to get someone arrested because he's kind of still sort of human, and that person will be rich and have access to these lawyers who are like, don't worry about it. We know we're complete garbage, but we'll get you unhooked. And they get mad at Angel because eventually Angel stops like letting them get away with stuff. Ever since he starts recognizing the name of the firm, he starts going like, all right, we're taking them down, and collecting more solid evidence for the legal court to get people, arrested when it becomes relevant, because more often than not, whatever he was fighting dies. So there's like
as one dies.
Yeah, there's a bit where like, they were trying to get this gang lord or whatever, to not be arrested. It was a minor plot, but like, not to get him put in jail, and the guy had one witness that was willing to turn on him, so they sent demons after him, and Angel showed up and killed the demon, so they're like, your witness isn't there, so I guess you lose. And then Angel walks in, he's like, no, he's right here, and they're like, what? We lost the case, oh my gosh. Hey, a new Eden quest is now available. Nice. I think that means I'm done 5.2.
Yep.
It does. I don't know if you can technically do the other bits of Eden yet, though.
Well, there's one way to find out.
I think it's like a quest in between, maybe.
That'd be frustrating.
Because I know like those were released in like what, 5.4?
Yeah, no, the Eden raids weren't released to 5.4. You have to finish
5.3.
It's just probably like a quest, probably like a small quest in the middle.
All right, I'll continue 5.3 then next time. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I don't even know when I'll be awake next.
I wanted to sleep in, but my kids go to not the hospital, the doctor's appointment for a yearly checkup or whatnot, or regular checkup. So I need to stream in the morning so that when he gets home, whatever. And my friend.
Alright, my usual bedtime is go to bed around 3 to 4, wake up at 2.
We also can't stream Final Fantasy tomorrow, although it's Tuesday anyway. But Final Fantasy's on maintenance during my stream time. So.
Well, isn't it going to maintenance tonight?
No, 26th. The 20 tomorrow.
It's the 26th right now.
Oh no. Well, no, it was supposed to go on maintenance from 9 to 12, so nah.
It said 12 to 3 PDT, actually.
Yeah, PDT, so...
From what John told me, that's 3 to 6 in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's in the future. I was considering it from the back, but you're right. So we're fine.
Forward and back.
Baby, get back.
I mean, tomorrow night's Tuesday anyways.
Oh, this kid got... Who's
Narc?
Why do I know this kid? He's the one who fought... Yeah, he's the kid from the DPS quest.
Oh, I don't know him. That's the only one I don't know.
Oh, you get visited by a random person from the role quest you did?
You can... If you have more of them, more than one done, you actually get to pick who it is.
Gotcha.
And I think I picked, is it Geog? Whoever the healing one is.
Geot.
I'm thinking of, like, the person from the Nier raid called Geog, probably.
I don't remember Geog from the Nier raid. It's Konog and...
One of the dwarves who is in that town. I think it's the chief. Is it the chief? I don't remember. Hey, John, I'm almost level 50 blue mage.
Nice.
And then I can start doing the easy way to get all the stuff. I just need to go get one spell, which is from stage 10 in the Mass Carnival.
Tainer, you're like the spiritual successor to the other mage that we killed. Isn't that rad? How does it feel to take over your friend's role, my guy? So, I mean, you have the Echo. I feel like you'd have the Echo. You have a name, for one.
No, he's just a particularly powerful black mage.
I'm gonna stare into the moon. It's a half moon tonight, people.
You know what I really hate? The release of Endwalkers on a full moon. And an eclipse.
Umbilicus. What is an umbilicus? What are these words you're giving to me, game?
You see, when a mommy and a daddy...
It's a place.
Oh, they're trying to do soul magic.
You love me and you know it.
Yeah.
Foiled again.
You fool. Change your name back to Graha Tia, it'll go better.
If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may...
Your blood? Just put blood in it.
Oh my...
What, is it because you can't bleed from the crystal skin?
Art thou unwell?
Can you not bleed from the crystal skin, Graha?
Or perhaps a brief respite.
I'm fine.
Talk dirty to me.
And
Septic
given to
tank.
stubbornness.
Oh god.
Volcanic ash.
Especially
That's clean, though.
stake in the outcome.
Not to an asthmatic.
Fair enough. Not to... Well, I mean, if you're breathing it, that's not the same thing. I think that's the kind of thing that can give you lung cancer, so maybe don't.
I am about to be 50.
Whoa, it's Emmett Selkville, I think.
Oh, there we go. Daba D5.
Daba D5. This might not be...
Oh my god. My fucking gear went up
Oh,
so
never
high.
mind.
Oh my god, I do
We're in
so
the
much
real
damage now
world.
with mobile hits.
We're back to the
I don't have to use 1,000 needles anymore.
Wait, what? Hold up. Well, hold up. Is this Amarat? This is Amarat. Why is Xenos in... Hang on.
That's not Amarat.
Hey, don't say anything.
I'm not saying anything.
I don't think it's...
You already said something.
I didn't think it was Amarat at first because the buildings match up, and then Xenos was there, but also the echoes and the following sky nonsense. I guess he has the echo, so he might be able to.
Hey, look at it. It's Amarat.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
The dream again.
You're dreaming of it because you have the artificial echo. But you can't control it, so your soul is just like, please stop, take it away. Keep seeing it.
I'm gonna go to this blue mage guy and
what are you wearing, bro?
Beat him upside the head with this cane. Force him to give me the other cane.
He's like a fake Asian. He's like a Frontian.
I've always dreamed of it. Fire.
Their dynamic is pretty nice.
I have always dreamed of it. Hang on. Means he's had it since before the Echo.
Indeed. Did Emmett Selk have...
The relationship between Xenos and that guy is literally just what I've referred to as just like the theater kid trying to impress their friend who doesn't give a shit.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is...
Which was the theater kid in this dynamic?
Who do you think? Do you think Xenos is a theater kid?
I think he's definitely dramatic.
Nah, he's the guy who doesn't give a shit.
Tale of the World's End. You need to identify yourself, sir. Your robe makes no sense, and I hate the design. It looks worse. It looks worse the more I look at it. Way more heroes. Ha ha ha! It's a joke. Heroes. It's a no more heroes joke. Guys, it's a no more heroes joke.
I'm sorry, I don't know that game.
Did you hear the no more heroes joke? The achievement is called Way More Heroes.
I kind of got that.
Yes, I will be venturing forth, sir.
Oh, I gotta go learn Glower.
Glower?
Yeah, I know what I have to go fight.
Who the heck?
Naruman.
Whoa, the librarian.
Can I learn it without having to go into that fucking dungeon?
You left the librarian.
Of course! Oh wait, I can. Oh, it's a rank S elite mark, so guess not. I guess I'm going into Aurum Vale.
F? Wait. Aurum Vale?
Because the to get a blue mage ability, I need Glower to continue it.
I remember
and it's
what
from,
Glower is, yeah.
It's from the coin counter.
I see.
Hey John, are you busy?
Guess not.
I guess no.
Guess we could just leave this party. I just need to go in unsynced. John, tell me when you're out of that party.
I'm out of that party.
What's your name? Morin. The guy's bad, and he's lying to you. Yes, the sky was raining fire, but it was his fault, and it was fake fire.
Oh, I need to go repair my gear. Oof.
Yes, I want to know about the Warriors of Light.
Look, John, I don't have shit gear anymore.
Okay, Morin.
I like the way I like unsheath the cane. I like twirl it like a baton. John, I'm gonna need you to tank.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
Ow. Bomb toss.
Kubayaru, Bakayaru.
We'll clear through this guy really fast, but make sure for Coin Counter we actually have to see him do Glower before we kill him.
I know.
Talk to me, Morin. Tell me, how will we revise history? I want to learn all about... Why didn't I do this back on the source?
How much damage does this do? I need to know.
Oh no, the...
Couldn't even see.
Fucking me. My body's telling me it's time to stop the stream soon, which is good because there's like 10.
It's time to stop.
It's time to stop!
Where are your parents?
Drill cannon. Yeah, I don't do a lot of damage.
Drill cannon.
Okay.
All right, tell me about the Warriors of Light.
Okay, we have to let him Duke a lower. So I'm gonna hit him.
Toll the Wheel, legendary Rodford, Saulard, Fabled Ron, and Galgen, Duel, Fulbert. No list of Rendic hero will be complete.
I'm keeping aggro on me just by healing.
Tuna. You're right. I've seen Tuna somewhere, actually. It has been around for centuries.
Lower. Okay, kill him.
Mm-hmm. Green, where do you get those knives? I kind of want them.
Yay! I got it.
Oh,
we can we can leave.
Look at that! I've seen that warrior before.
Yeah, who is that?
All lay shrouded in darkness, prophesies hero rose to the little world from its student fight. Like the hero, styled himself its foot soldier. Fiercely in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the self-same epithet.
All I have to say is, in Strangers of Paradise, we better get that armor.
Yeah, no, we're probably gonna get Garland's armor instead.
Maybe.
Or both. Multiple endings. I wanted to play the demo, but I couldn't.
I didn't have time. I had a bunch of assignments, so I couldn't, like, play the new area.
I wanted to fight Tiamat.
The reason I couldn't, because you actually had to play through the previous area to actually get into the newer area. So, like, I had to do that, like, dungeon again.
Yeah.
But with new classes, so I got to try a bit more.
There, you have Glower.
Thank you.
So, Alfino poses
welcome.
People don't know the difference between. Cool. Idolin did call me this.
Once again, my love, a strange duet.
What? Really? You've never heard her?
Grow stronger now.
I see why the yeah. Warrior of Spits.
Warriors of Dem Sick Flows.
Morin, should I be here? Little girl's voice. Who's eavesdropping? You know what?
Little girl's voice. La 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 la.
Curse. I think they didn't need to make Konog and Anog. They could have just had Alfino and Alisa wear red-headed wigs.
Oh.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I don't think Matt did all the quests after the, like, all the weekly quests either.
No, I forgot to do them.
He's not, well, he would be in week 3 now? Or 2?
It takes like 6 weeks after beating the near raids to actually beat the near raids.
I did the first, but I never got around to doing the second.
Oh. If you do it now, it'll still count as last week.
Oh, I'm too tired for that. I considered doing it early on, but I forgot about it. Of course, the kid wants to be a warrior of light. Child doesn't even know what being a warrior means. You gonna be a warrior? Where's your axe, huh? That's right, you little kid. You don't know how to use one.
Where's your axe?
My axe is in my inventory, hidden away. It is called. Actually, it's in my armory chest. My axe is called the. That's a spear. Hang on, I'm gonna find it. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to think maybe I put it away. That's point. Just because my axe is in my company chest doesn't mean anything. I'm going to be ending the stream here, ladies and gentlemen, so effing time. Thank you to everyone who came by tonight. That concludes today's stream of Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. We've cleaned up Final Fantasies. 5.2 is what I meant to say. We finished 5.2, finally in 5.3. We tackle 5.3 tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully I'm a little more rested. It's fine. I stayed awake the entire time. I just gone a couple times. That's fine. No one has redeemed anything regarding a raid, so we're just going to give a regular raid. Nothing speckle. Hopefully I'll keep in mind that I need to do the near raids, but that's not necessarily to be streamed. If we finish 5.3 within a timely manner, we'll be able to hop into, what's the word I'm looking for? The Eden raids, and then, yeah, I think we're going to be really close to the end of the game itself. There is a poll going on at the moment on Twitter regarding what the playthrough that replaced Final Fantasy XIV is going to be. So please, if you haven't already, go to my Twitter page at ZeroManaBeast, find the poll. I'm keeping it at the top of my timeline, and vote. There was a tie prior to this stream. I checked, someone broke the tie, but all votes nonetheless appreciated, just because the more the merrier, and the more people are aware of what goes on, the better. With that, I'm at the button where I can do great now, so we're gonna call it a night. I love you folks, and we will see you in the near future.